Okay, this is our second video for the Tuesday in week 5. We're telling the time on the hour and half past the hour on digital clocks. We are learning to tell the time to the half hour on analog and digital clocks. We can use the terms o'clock and half past. We can describe the position of the hands on a clock, record hour and half hour time. Remember our word wall from yesterday, so we're continuing with the same words all week. We need to practice these words, so time, clock, analog, digital, hour, hand, minute, hand, o'clock, half past. Okay, digital clocks. Digital clocks show us the hour and minutes. The hour and minutes are separated by a colon. These are the colons. The hour is always before the colon. The minutes are always after the colon. This clock is showing us that it is 4 o'clock. Look at the number before the colon. This is the hour. Let's practice. What time is it? I wonder if you know. It's 9 o'clock. What time is it? Do you know? It's 11 o'clock. Well done, I'm sure you were right. What time is it? It is 5 o'clock. Look at the number after the colon. These are the minutes. There are 30 minutes in a half hour. You can see 30 on a digital clock. It is half past the hour. What time is it? It is 8:30. I wonder if you can say that any other way. Can you use some of our language that we've used so far this week? What about 8:30? That's another way to say it. What time is it? It is 6:30. Or we could say 6:30. What time is it? It is 7:30. There are several ways to write the time in hours. This can be written 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock. It's the same. It sounds the same, but it looks different because we can use numbers and we can use words. So it's written slightly differently. There are also several ways to write the time in the half hour. We can write 7:30 a.m. or p.m., 7:30 or 7:30. What time is it? It is 5:30. What's another way we could say that? Have a think. How about 5:30? What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. What time is it? It is 4:30. What time is it? It is 9:00. What time is it? Do you know? Say it aloud. That's right, it's 12:00. What time is it? It is 3:30. Do you think you could say that another way? Have a think. Start with the 3. 3:30. Okay, now it's your turn. A hint is to use the slides to help you. So in your Google Classroom, you will find the slides that match this video. You can use those slides to write down your answers or use as a prompt to help you practice some of those time telling skills that we learned today. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is write the time using numbers. So we've got a time written up here in the pink, 4:30. So we want you to be able to write this using numbers, just like on the digital clock. We also want you to be able to write the time using words. Okay, so this says 4:30, but what's another way that we could write it, but it still means the same time? And number 3, draw the time onto the analog clock. So here you go, remembering from our lesson from yesterday that we need to remember which one's our minute hand. Our minute hand is going to be the longer hand, and our hour hand is our shorter hand. Okay, so have a go, see if you can do that on your own. If you can't, you might like to ask an adult. This is something I'm pretty sure that all of the adults in your household are going to be really good at. Okay, let's try this one. Number 1, write the time using numbers. So we've got our digital time over here. So we're going to write it using numbers over here. Write the time using words and draw the time onto the analog clock here. Okay, the same thing. Remember our hour hand is our shorter hand and our minute hand is our longer hand. Again, another chance to practice. So have a look at the digital clock. Write the time using the numbers. Write the time using words. And number 3, draw the time onto an analog clock.